and 2014. In those 2 years, during the time when I was very ill, my body was not comfortable. I was in very serious, certain kind of a pain with my physical body. But my mind was in peace. I still be able to enjoy every moment in my life. So that is the differences for a person who knows meditation, who doesn't know meditation. So every time when I lead you to meditate for a while, actually I wanted to share this gift to you, share this kind of wonderful practice with you. Someday you are going to discover there are benefits we can gain from meditation. Okay, how to maintain your positive manner, peaceful mind, joyful heart. It does require certain kind of a practice in order to help ourselves. So I wish you remember some of the skills that I mentioned a while ago. Every day, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, simply sit down, relax yourself. Get used to this. Someday you are going to discover when parents cannot help us, doctors cannot help us, friends, and even the monk cannot help you. But you are the one who can help yourself, okay, through meditation. Before meditation, I said that this morning I wanted to present a topic which is the foundations of mindfulness. In English, when you hear mindfulness, what do you have in your mind? Fei Fei, have you heard of this word, mindfulness? Mindfulness? Very rare. Oh, nowadays actually in States it's very popular in English. A lot of group, they try to share their study of mindfulness. So mindfulness is one very important word nowadays. Besides karma, you can check on the dictionary. Today you can find the word karma, but actually it's related with Buddhism. Okay, and also mindfulness is important in Buddhism. Okay, when you hear the word mindfulness, actually in Buddhism we add one word, right mindfulness. Okay, mindfulness means you wanted to use your memory to remember something. Okay, how about I remember so many things in my mind, bad or good, good or bad. Okay, and a lot of things in my mind. But in Buddhism, we encourage people to be mindful. Also, at the same time, we want people to remember positive things, not negative thoughts. So, right mindfulness is one important teaching of Buddha. 在佛教里面呢，我们用正念right mindfulness. Okay, when you say, I wanted to practice right mindfulness, how are you going to do this? So today, I wanted to mention that there are 4 foundations of right mindfulness. There are 4 different kinds of subjects we have to learn and practice in order to cultivate our right mindfulness. Okay. Today, there are 4 words I wish all of you can remember. One is loving kindness. Loving kindness. This is one foundation of right mindfulness. The second one is compassion. Compassion. We have to have compassion and help others. The third one is empathetic joy. Empathetic joy. Melissa, can you make a guess what does empathetic joy means?
feeling naturally happy and expressing happiness?
Yes, basically you wanted to be happy when people or your friends are happy. Okay, and there are a little difference that you generate or you accumulate your own happiness. All the happiness is related with others sometimes. Okay. The last one is equanimity. Equanimity simply means you wanted to treat people around you equally. Okay, equanimity. Now let's discuss the first one, and joy. When you hear loving kindness, do you have any definition to explain this word? What is loving kindness?
That everyone basically have a kindness in themselves about loving others.
Okay. Yes. You have love in your heart. You do care people around you. Okay. And in Buddhism, Buddha said, whenever you feel you have joy in your heart, you have love in your heart, at the same time, you wanted to share your love, your joy, your joy with others. This is loving kindness. Loving kindness. That means you wanted to share your happiness. Yeah. You are very joyful. At the same time, I hope people around me are also joyful. Okay. So you are not only having a kind of good feeling inside you. At the same time, you wanted to share this feeling with others. I have a wonderful story I wanted to share with you. Okay, I feel after I read this story, I was very joyful. Today, this is the opportunity. I wanted to share this story with you. So sometimes you are doing this out of loving kindness. You wanted to share things with others. But how are we going to cultivate, accumulate loving kindness? Sometimes we are not always able to show loving kindness. Why? And Edison, do you have any thoughts?
Like if you feel angry or if you don't like something.
Okay, if you are angry. Okay, today I'm not happy. Today I argue with someone. My mood is not stable. My face is ugly. So it's difficult to say, oh, Melissa, I wanted to share my loving kindness. You don't have loving kindness at the time. Okay. So we have to find a way to prepare ourselves and to sow the seeds of loving kindness in order to express loving kindness. Let me ask you, this morning after you woke up, you discovered the weather was raining. Even it's raining right now, and the temperature is pretty low, pretty cold. How are you going to face this kind of facts, this kind of a weather reality? How are you going to deal with this? 徐老师, when you feel the temperature is cold, how do you feel? Okay. But at the same time, in my understanding, in my feeling, I can find some of the thick clothes for myself at this moment. In Houston, we always feel very hot in the summertime, or even it's in the summertime, we seldom have a very cold weather. So I don't have a lot of opportunities to wear this heavy coat, but today I can use this. So I'm enjoying this. I feel cold weather is okay. Okay, be positive. How about when you see rainy weather? It's raining outside. You see everywhere it's raining. Fei Fei, how do you feel?
I don't really like rain, so I just be happy.
You don't like raining? Okay, okay. When I was young, I had the same feeling like you, but nowadays I improved myself because after we have American Body Center. Do you remember that in 2011 we had about 1 year of serious drought, not enough rain, and a few hundred trees, big trees, died in that year. We had to spend almost $20,000 to cut those trees down. So it was a kind of expense, and we lost so many trees in the forest. So nowadays my feeling is different. I'm glad we have plenty of rain. Yeah, in the past few months, before I left Houston, it was raining. When I came back from overseas, it still continued to rain. So the ground is properly soaked with water. Good for farmer. It's good for cornfield. Good for all kinds of harvest. Okay, so be positive. Even it's raining, I'm still joyful. I'm thinking positively. So sometimes we can improve, this by ourselves. Andy, how do you feel? About the class today?
I haven't been here that much.
Okay. You feel you are grateful to be here today. So use all kinds of conditions, or all kinds of opportunities to check on yourself. How are you thinking? What am I thinking right now? If you feel I'm thinking negatively, that means you wanted to improve your thoughts. Yeah, I do this all the time. So that's why a while ago I asked you, let's meditate for a while. Observe yourself. Your body, is your body relaxed? Is your mind clear? If my mind is not thinking positively, I notice that. Then I use right thinking to convert this wrong thinking in my mind. Okay. So be able to have loving kindness. Share your happiness, your joy with others. It's one foundation of right mindfulness. We have to always remind us. I wanted to remember this word, loving kindness. We all know loving kindness is important, but we don't always be able to remember these words all the time. So that's why we use mindfulness for this kind of foundation. Okay. All right. The second one is compassion. Compassion. Diane, when you hear that compassion in English, what is the definition of a compassion? Can you share with us? Compassion. Yes.
Being kind to everyone around you, showing kindness, being helpful.
Be humble. No, be kind. Be helpful. That's great. Helpful. Okay. There is another word. Feel sympathy. Sympathy. Be sympathetic. Okay. For example, when I was very ill, a lot of members they try to say hello to me. Venerable, how are you doing? Do you feel better? What can I do for you? Do you want to eat this kind of nuts or that kind of food? So sometimes you show your sympathy. You wanted to help others, to release others' suffering or difficulties. This is compassion. Okay. A few years ago, when I was driving my car on Bel Air Boulevard, suddenly I saw there was a police car on the road, and something was happening. Then I passed by slowly. Then I noticed there was a member of our temple. She ran on the island, knocked down a tree on the island. Okay, at the moment, I told myself, she needs help. Even the police was there, but I'm the one, I know her. Also, I feel that if I can do anything, I wanted to help her, to support her. So I stopped on my car in a certain area. I talked to her. I said, do you need help? Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, if I can do something, let me know. She said, I already called my husband, and he will be here very soon. So, Venerable Han Yi, don't delay your schedule. You can continue, to go to the place you wanted to go. So sometimes we wanted to show certain kind of help to help others, to release others from difficulties. Okay, that is compassion. So when we go to hospital, most of the time we are expressing our compassion. Okay, but sometimes Buddha said, before you have enough loving kindness, we are not able to properly express compassion. Please remember this. Okay, if you don't have enough loving kindness, that means in your heart you don't have enough happiness, you don't have enough joy. You say, I wanted to act on compassion. Sometimes you may not be able to balance yourself. That means when you go to hospitals, when you participate in funeral services, you are always seeing a lot of negative phenomena. Ill patients, dead people. You do want to show your compassion, but you haven't found the happiness of life yet. You don't have joy inside you. So in certain situation, you are still weak. You are not strong enough. So that's why Buddha put loving kindness first. We have to have enough loving kindness. Then we are able to practice compassion. Yeah. If we don't have enough loving kindness, we only practice compassion, we may develop 悲观怎么说？圣雷 depression 哦，悲观是什么？就是另外一个 depression 还有什么？有一个Pessimism. Be careful of this. Okay. Pessimism. You feel life is full of suffering. You don't feel joy at all. That's dangerous. Okay. So that's why Buddha put loving kindness first for the first foundation. The second one is compassion. They have to combine together in order to balance ourselves. So remember this. So whenever you feel, I'm very pessimistic, I feel very worried all the time, I feel very sad, very negative all the time, that means it's important for you to gain more loving kindness, joy and happiness. Try to talk to people who are happy. Try to do something you feel you are joyful, you feel great. Enjoy your life first, understanding the meaning of life, the positive side of life, not negative sides. Now and then I'm able to practice compassion because my mind, my heart is full of positive thoughts and also full of joy and happiness. So I'm able to go to hospitals to see patients without any kind of negative feelings. It's important, okay? Today, I wanted to share this with you. I wish you can remember Buddha's teaching. Balance yourself, okay? And, okay. The third foundation is empathetic joy. Empathetic joy. Empathetic joy. Ying Ying, do you want to try your best, to explain what is empathetic joy? First, you say joy. What is joy?
Joy is like when you feel happy.
Okay. Empathetic. What is the meaning of empathetic? Empathetic. Melissa, do you have the definition?
Trying to understand how someone else feels, like being in their shoes and you have.
Oh, okay, that's good. You are able to have the kind of a feeling of others. Okay. And she said, this is my shoe, and you don't know my feeling unless you are wearing my shoes. Yes, right? So try to understand others' feeling. Okay. And when you feel you and others are the same, at the time you can create empathetic joy. Okay. So one of the joy is from yourself. Today I have a certain kind of food to eat. I feel very joyful. Okay, you can create this kind of joy by yourself. But empathetic joy means you feel happy for others. I feel happy for you, Ying Ying, because you have straight A in your class, or you have earned certain kind of award or scholarship, or you have done a great study on certain subjects, or you have accomplished something. Okay, I feel joy for you. I feel very happy for you. So this joy, this happiness is related with another person. Why Buddha put this empathetic joy in third category, the third level? I wanted to ask Joy that sometimes when we see people who are poor, it's easy to say, oh, I wanted to help. I feel sorry for this person. I wanted to do my best for him. How about after you help him, he's earning a lot of wealth. He's richer, earning so much money. He's getting more famous in the society. He's better than you. He's better than me. At the moment, do you still have compassion, loving kindness? Sometimes, when we see people are better than us, wealthier than us, more famous than us, more healthier than us, more successful than us, a lot of times it's difficult for us to continue to have loving kindness and compassion toward this person. Unfortunately, sometimes we may create jealousy. So empathetic joy is a way to deal with jealousy. When you have empathetic joy, you don't increase your jealousy. You're happy for others. You don't jealous others. Yin Yin, do you understand this? Yeah. Okay. Jealousy is very common in human beings' mind. Young or old, we always look people around us who are weaker and poorer, or who are smarter or better. Okay. And sometimes if we cannot really manage ourselves, we may have jealousy inside us. There is very, very negative thoughts in human beings' mind. So Buddha said it's important for us to remember empathetic joy, be happy for others. You are successful on certain thing. I feel happy for you. Okay, that is empathetic joy. Okay, and Ling, could you tell me that why human beings sometimes we have jealousy? No?
Because if somebody can do something that they can't do, but they want to do that, then they might feel bad at themselves.
Okay. Okay. Could you add some more from her words?
Thing like if let's say you want like you admire someone playing a piano really well, but all your life you really want to be good at piano, you start to become jealous instead of happy for them. That's what she's saying. Like you can't accomplish something that you want to do. So instead of being better of yourself, you just get angry at them instead.
Okay. Sometimes our mind is very narrow down on certain things. I try to explain, certain kind of thinking to friends. I say, how much happiness we can accumulate by ourselves? Very little, with our effort. If we change our mind, I wanted to enjoy others' happiness. That would be great, very huge. That's right. When you are happy, I'm happy. When you are happy, I'm happy. So everybody's happiness is related with me. So my happiness will be better and greater. So sometimes in Buddhism, Buddha said it's very important for us to have one thinking. I wish everyone is well. I wish everyone is happy. So let's have this kind of thoughts. I wish all of you are in good health. I wish all of you will be successful in your life. So let's have this kind of a wish every day. Then we can eradicate jealousy automatically. I wish you well, I wish you well, I wish you well, wish you well. So that means when you are accomplish something, you are happy, I'm happy too. If I say, I don't want you to be, achieving something, I don't want you to be successful. When you are successful, I'm in trouble. So let's cultivate this kind of a wish. I wish everyone is good, is well. Everyone is able to accomplish their goal. So this is a way of thinking. This is a third foundation for right mindfulness. Okay. The last one is equanimity. May I have your name? Let me hear your name again. Kathy. Catherine. Okay. Catherine, I love you so much. You are the only person I'm going to love. You are the only one I'm going to take you to Hong Kong. You are the only one I'm going to talk to you. You are the only one I wanted to share my happiness with you. When you hear this word, so even I have loving kindness, but I just use my loving kindness toward one person only. It's very small, very narrow. So equanimity means we wanted to enlarge this loving kindness. I wanted to, train myself to be able to make friends with everyone, share my loving kindness with everyone, show my compassion with everyone, not only one person. Okay. Of course, you can say, it's going to take time to show my loving kindness. I wanted to love my parents. I wanted to love my husband, my wife, my children, my family members first. That's okay. After you fully loved your family members, then you continue to develop your love to others, a little by little. So this fourth foundation, sometimes we call it's unlimited foundation for great minds. So Catherine, I'm going to continue to love you. At the same time, I wanted to share loving kindness with others. This is what we call equanimity. Yeah. And 佛教是叫什么 equally treat everyone the same with the same kind of a manner. Okay. Okay, you are the last one. Your name, please. Karen. Karen. After we hear these four foundations, which one you feel is the most difficult one?
I think it's
Empathetic joy. It's difficult. Yeah. How about the last one? Last one? You feel okay? The last one, equanimity.
I think it takes time, but I don't think it has much of a struggle with yourself because to overcome your own jealousy is kind of hard.
Okay. Do you hear that a lot of people, when they have a jealousy, they may use certain kind of way to treat friends, treat others. In Hong Kong, I heard that a young man who was jealous on his former girlfriend. The girl was seeing another young man. He was very jealous. Then he said, if you don't come back with me, I will never allow you to be a friend with others. So one day he put certain kind of a chemical on this young lady's face and destroy her in a part of the face and the body. So that was serious. Yeah, jealousy is so serious. We have to understand it's going to create nonsense action. It's going to create illusion. It's going to increase our ignorance. We are doing something out of anger, but not be able to manage or control ourselves. So these are four foundations of mindfulness. I wish you to remember all those foundations in order to use those foundations to let you continue to grow into right mindfulness and take care of yourself. So the first foundation is what? Could you repeat? Loving kindness. The second foundation? Compassion. The third foundation? Empathetic joy. The last one? Equanimity. Okay. So this morning, I wanted to share this Buddha's teaching with you as a New Year gift to you all. And I hope you can keep all those foundations inside your heart, your mind. Use those foundations to establish right mindfulness.